Hello YouTube, Southpaw here. Decided to start doing reviews again. Yeah, you're right. The episode 2 Jedi Starfighter with Jedi Master Saesee Tiin. Why Saesee Tiin instead of Obi-Wan Kenobi? Let's start with Saesee Tiin. Probably be beneficial if I zoomed in. No, not zoomed out. There we go. Okay. Glad that helped. There we kind of go. What can be said about Saesee Tiin? Head sculpt, you know, pretty good. It looks like Saesee Tiin, it's good, it's whatever. My only real gripe about this figure is the soft goods robe. For two reasons. One, it's a little bit difficult to get off apparently. But two, the hood. It's always forced up, and that causes problems. If they could get that to be a little bit looser where it would hang down behind the head. Whoa. Comes with lifelike battle damage. You know, if they could get the hood to stay behind the head a little bit better, might be alright. I'm getting the feeling this is the release of an older figure because of the posability. Rotate at the head. These go out, down, can forward around. Rotation at the elbow, rotation at the wrist. No actual elbow joint. Has a hip joint, has a knee joint. And yeah, no ankle, waist articulation. This was from the, I guess, the Legacy collection maybe. Gosh, see, I bought this guy when I wasn't paying attention to that kind of stuff. Came in blue packaging, if that helps at all. So I'm thinking it was Legacy. It was not vintage, I know that much. And it's clearly not Clone Wars. It does come with a lightsaber, comes with a green lightsaber. I don't presently know what I did with it. That's always a comforting thought. Let's get to the vehicle. So that's the main reason why most of you guys are watching, isn't it? Like I said, this was the Delta 7 Jedi Starfighter. Was released back in episode 2, when episode 2 first came out. Pretty decent size, pretty decent detail. Main complaint is maybe I can turn you off. There we go. Is if you'll notice, our Ford kind of lacks detail a little bit. If you wanted to go with a Sharpie or modeling paint, whatever, you could probably fix that. I'm too lazy to do that. Does have some decals on there, not very many, mainly in the cockpit. Pretty nice. Suppose now would be a good time to possibly maybe tell you what, next review I do, I will have all the lighting worked out, I promise. Nice detail over the back though. I guess I'm not going to be able to show you that. Has one landing gear, which collapses in. On the back here you got two little landing pegs, so it all just good to go. Did I have Mr. Saesee Tiin flying the Delta 7 instead of Obi-Wan, because this is supposed to be Obi-Wan's. There's even a little hole right here behind R4 for the Obi-Wan pilot figure came with a little radar dish for when he was trying to contact the council while he was on Geonosis, and had to relay the message to Anakin, who would then relay it back to the temple, and I would plug in right here. And so I didn't get the Obi-Wan figure because I didn't have money back then, so I didn't buy a lot of toys. This was actually my first Star Wars vehicle. Yay! I keep avoiding the question, why Saesee Tiin? Because on the bottom here, there's a little green button right in front of my fingers, and when you push that, the panels pop off. You get this nice little Sith Infiltrator-esque keyword appearance. You know, you've got these little S-foils that pop open, and all these guns splayed out. And as for the toy, in the comics, they wrote it where we find out Saesee Tiin really doesn't think that the Delta 7 is combat capable. In fact, he more often than not used his own personal starfighter, which I believe he referred to as the Sharp Spiral. I'll double check on that, and if I'm correct, you'll see a picture of it right about now. But because he trusted that fighter, he knew that the weapon systems on it were adequate, and he didn't trust the Delta 7s a whole bunch. And so in the comics they wrote it that he didn't trust the weapon systems on the Delta 7s, so he modified his to have all this heavy artillery on the inside. Picture of that right here, because I know a picture exists. And there are two. I can show you one. There's a little button right there. You can maybe probably see it. But there are two buttons on the back. You push them, and pew! A little firing missile action. Close them up. Snap everything back into place. And yeah. Came out in 2002, I believe. Yeah, because one was 1999, 3 years later, it's always been 3 years. Bought this guy just last year, 2010. Probably a re-release of a figure from, I don't know. So that's them. I apologize for lighting and me being scatterbrained. First review, just kind of did it off the fly. Next review I do, whatever that might be, I will make sure I have the lighting worked out to where. So, for collectors of toys, if you were to hunt down the original Delta 7 as opposed to the Clone Wars Delta 7B, which I do not have, want to get, but do not have, how does this look on display? Well, just sitting there, it's alright. If you're me though, you like to actually display starfighters the way they were meant to be displayed, meaning what? Meaning you like to have it suspended from your ceiling on fishing line, and it looks pretty good hung up there. You know, it's obviously you guys can do whatever you want with them, have them tilted off at an angle or whatever. But yeah, again, sorry about all the lighting mishaps and whatnot. I will definitely have this tightened up and looking better for my next review, which could be anything, because I have a big collection of crap. Yeah, lot of stuff. Reviews next time. Goodbye.